The man who traded his soul for a gold coin. Have you ever wondered what you would be willing to sacrifice to become rich? Imagine waking up every morning and finding a pure gold coin waiting for you. One coin every day. No hard work, no risk, no struggle. But there is one condition. For every gold coin you receive, you must give up something priceless. Would you accept the deal? Zaid did. And what happened next changed his life forever. Long ago, in a beautiful ancient city, there lived a young man named Zaid. Zaid was hardworking, but he was never satisfied. Every time he saw a wealthy merchant riding through the city, he thought, "Why can't I have a life like that?" Every night, he dreamed of a huge house, expensive clothes, servants, and mountains of gold. He believed one thing more than anything else. If he became rich, all his problems would disappear. One evening, while returning home through a quiet forest, Zaid noticed an old man sitting beneath a large tree. The man wore simple clothes and held a wooden staff in his hand. His eyes were calm, but there was something mysterious about him. As Zaid walked past, the old man suddenly spoke. "Why are you in such a hurry, young man?" Zaid stopped. "What do you mean?" The old man smiled. "You are searching for wealth. I can give you exactly what you desire." Zaid's eyes widened. "Gold?" The old man nodded. "A genuine gold coin, every single day." Zaid could hardly believe his ears. "What do you want in return?" The old man looked directly into his eyes. "For every coin, you must give me one happy memory from your life, or a small piece of your inner peace." Zaid laughed. "That's all?" The old man remained silent. Zaid continued, "Memories are just memories. Once I become rich, I can make thousands of new ones." The old man warned him, "Think carefully. Some things cannot be bought once they are gone." But Zaid was already thinking about gold. "I accept." The next morning, Zaid found a shining gold coin beside his bed. He picked it up and smiled. For the first time, he felt that his dream was finally coming true. That evening, the old man appeared before him. "Your payment." Zaid thought for a moment. Then he remembered his mother singing softly to him when he was a child. It was one of his happiest memories. He gave it away. The moment he did, something inside him became strangely empty. But Zaid didn't care. He looked at the gold coin in his hand and smiled. "One coin for one memory," he whispered. "What a bargain." The next morning, another gold coin appeared. Then another, and another. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Every morning, Zaid received gold. Every evening, he gave something away. A childhood memory, his father's laughter, playing with his friends, the warmth of his family's home, the joy of simple meals, the feeling of running through the fields as a child. One by one, those precious moments disappeared from his mind, and Zaid became richer than he had ever imagined. He bought a magnificent palace. He wore expensive clothes. He hired servants. He filled huge rooms with gold, jewelry, and precious treasures. People across the city began calling him one of the richest men alive. But something was changing, something Zaid couldn't buy. One morning, he stood in his beautiful garden. Flowers surrounded him. Birds were singing. The sun was shining. But Zaid felt nothing. He looked at the flowers and wondered, "Why don't I feel happy?" Later, his old friends came to visit. They laughed. They told stories from their childhood. But Zaid couldn't remember most of them. He watched them laughing together, yet their happiness irritated him. He had everything, so why did he feel so empty? One evening, Zaid sat alone in his enormous palace. Thousands of gold coins surrounded him. He picked one up. It was beautiful. It was valuable. It was completely useless to him. For the first time, Zaid realized something terrifying. He couldn't remember the last time he had truly smiled. He couldn't remember his mother's voice. He couldn't remember his father's face clearly. He couldn't remember why the old family home had once felt so special. He had gained a fortune, but he had lost the person who once dreamed of having it. Zaid suddenly stood up. He ran out of the palace. He ran through the city. He ran deep into the forest until he finally found the old dervish beneath the same tree. Zaid fell to his knees. "Take it back!" The dervish looked at him calmly. "Take what back?" "All of it!" Zaid cried. "The gold! I don't want it anymore!" The dervish remained silent. Zaid's voice broke. "Give me back my memories! Give me back my peace! Give me back the happiness I traded away!" The dervish slowly shook his head. "My son, you were warned." "I know!" Zaid cried. "I was foolish. Please, just give me one more chance." The dervish looked at him with sadness. "You thought gold was expensive and memories were cheap." He paused. "But you were wrong. Gold can be earned again. Wealth can be lost and rebuilt. Houses can be destroyed and rebuilt. But time cannot be returned. Memories cannot always be restored. And a peaceful heart, once neglected for too long, may be very difficult to find again." Zaid looked down at the gold coin in his hand. For the first time, he understood its true value. It was worth a fortune, but it couldn't buy a single moment of his childhood. It couldn't bring back his mother's voice. It couldn't restore the peace he had traded away. Zaid returned to his palace carrying all his gold. But from that day forward, he stopped chasing wealth. He began spending time with people. He listened when others spoke. He helped those who had less than him. He learned to appreciate simple meals, quiet evenings, old friendships, and the people who genuinely cared about him. He still had wealth, but now he understood that wealth was supposed to serve life, not replace it. And that is the lesson Zaid learned far too late. Money can buy a beautiful house, but it cannot create a happy home. Money can buy a comfortable bed, but it cannot guarantee peaceful sleep. Money can buy expensive food, but it cannot create an appetite. And money can buy almost everything that has a price, but it cannot buy back the things that never had one. So ask yourself today, what are you sacrificing while chasing more? Are you losing time with your family? Are you forgetting the people who stood beside you when you had nothing? Are you giving up your peace just to earn more? Remember, wanting a better life is not wrong. Working hard is not wrong. Earning money is not wrong. But when the pursuit of wealth makes you sacrifice your health, your relationships, your time, and your peace, the price may be far greater than the money is worth. Because one day, you may have everything you once wanted, and still wish you could buy back the life you gave away. Never trade what is priceless for what is merely expensive. Your time is precious. Your memories are precious. Your loved ones are precious. And above all, your inner peace is priceless. If this story made you think differently about what truly matters in life, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And subscribe to Lesson-Wise Stories for more powerful stories with lessons that stay with you long after the story ends.